Reveille, reveille. All hands heave out. Reveille.
We're gonna harvest some of the vegetables in my garden. Then I'm gonna show you how I cleared a path for the children's mini bikes. And finally, we're gonna see the chickens. The pigeon pea plants are doing well. All of them. The corn, Peruvian corn, kale, Swiss chard, peppers, hot peppers, jalapenos, tomatoes, the herb garden, more peppers, butternut squash. So the first thing we're gonna harvest is the acorn squash. They're getting quite big, and I'm gonna cut it so the plant keeps producing more. I have way too many acorn squash here on this plant. Oh, and they're all getting big. This one's my first and biggest one, so I'm gonna cut like 3 to 4 inches back here. Yeah, I didn't want to wait any longer, but it's starting to turn color on the other side. Now, on the squashes, you want to leave a couple of inches so it'll last longer. This squash has a heavy, thick skin, and it'll last for 3 or 4 months, maybe 5, and it will not spoil. Yeah, huge. And I'm also gonna harvest a couple of cucumbers. Yep, these two. I already harvested a couple yesterday, but these things are growing fast. I'm also gonna get some cherry tomatoes. These are called the sun sugar cherries, and they are yellow. These do not turn red. And I have a couple of more over here. Yeah guys, so starting today, I'm gonna start harvesting frequently. Oh, even more cherry tomatoes over here on this side. This I'll cut in the next day or two. There's another one here. Acorn squashes are everywhere. And butternut. I have one butternut squash that I want to cut, and it's this one. This is the first one that I've had. Now this is quite small. It's not as big as the others, but it already turned brown and it's ready to be picked. Or not brown, but tan. And the skin is very, very hard. I have tons more, and they're bigger, but they're still kind of green. There's a whole bunch back here. There's like 8 or 9, plus all the small ones that are growing. All right, first butternut squash. My cabbage is doing well. And let me see, tomatoes. I got lots of tomatoes here, but they're not quite ready yet, except for maybe these Sarmasanos. They're starting to turn color. So I'm just gonna grab the ones that are turning. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have to buy tomatoes for a very long time. These are Roma here. I only have one Roma plant. Roma, some Marzanos, and celebrities. Celebrities, they're all very green right now. This one may, yes, starting to turn color. Could be another 2 or 3 days. I was gonna pick it, but now I'm gonna leave it. I'm sure if I pick it now, as I see that they're starting to turn slightly yellow, if I pick it and within 2 or 3 days inside the house, they'll turn red, but I'm gonna let it do its thing on the plant. This I picked this morning for breakfast, Swiss chard and kale. This we pick every other day, and we have way too much of it. But yeah, this is awesome now. Notice that some of my pepper plants are getting kind of heavy and they're falling over, so I'm gonna have to stake that plant. So what I'm gonna do, I already harvested jalapenos a couple of days ago, but I'm gonna go ahead and pick a few more. Oh yeah, these are getting pretty big. way too many. But we have to harvest them now so the plants can keep producing more. All right, these are my Cherokee purple tomatoes. They're not quite ready yet. Let me see this plant. Yeah, it's kind of heavy. It fell over, so I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these peppers. This one's starting to turn yellow. That one's huge too, so I'm gonna take these two as well. All right, guys, so what do you think? Well, there's another one. This one's starting to turn yellow, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it right there. All right, guys, so I noticed there's another butternut squash back here that's ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it. Yep, you see that? It's a nice tan. This is definitely ready. All right, guys, what do you think? Yeah, I should have brought a bucket instead of this container. So yeah, I've been lucky. I have not had any problems with diseases or bugs or pests. None of the plants were affected by anything. So I do know that the soil here in upstate New York is very fertile. And even though I have a hose out here to water when I need to, I really haven't watered all that much because it rains up here at least twice a week. If I water once a week, it's or twice, it's a lot. So yeah, everything's disease free. So yeah, I feel very lucky. It's a food forest out here and everything's growing better than expected. So I'm very pleased, and hopefully in the next couple of months I'll build a couple of more beds because next year I want to expand. My very first full harvest. And I know I can get a lot more than this. It's a little heavy, guys, but I'm very happy with all this. I should have brought a bigger container because there's a lot more stuff out there that I can pick today, but I'm not gonna do it all in one day. I'm gonna leave a little bit for tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. But you know, the Swiss chard and the kale, I can pick that every single day. That's how much I have. So some of this stuff is gonna go to our daughter and grandchildren, and yeah, that way we can save a lot of money too at the grocery store. And if you haven't started your garden yet, it's never too late. You can start at least with 1 or 2 boxes or raised beds. And let me see, right now it's what, July the 20 something, last week of July. And you can still grow Swiss chard, kale, cabbage, lettuce, and stuff like that for the fall months. So yeah, exciting times. And guys, this is motivation for me to continue and grow even bigger next year. So if you haven't started a garden yet, or if you don't have raised beds, it's never too late to start. So remember to grow the stuff that you like to eat, the stuff that you want to consume, and you can save a ton of money. And I am definitely going to save a lot of money, but not just myself, my wife, my daughter as well. So yeah, like I said earlier, no pests, no diseases, everything is growing perfectly. So yeah, I'm really surprised. A lot of you know that I just moved up here to upstate New York back in late August of 2021, and I'm very surprised as to the quality of the soil, topsoil, compost. Everything is top notch up here, and it rains quite frequently. So yeah, I have a hose here just in case I needed to water, but I only do it maybe once a week. Once, I think I water twice, but lately it rains during the day, sometimes early in the morning, and the plants are super healthy. As you can see, no diseases, no bugs, and not even the kale. The last time I planted kale was 2 years ago in Jersey, and they were riddled with holes, and I don't know what ate it, but something ate all my kale in Jersey, but here, look at it. Swiss chard. All right, so there's a hole there, maybe one there, but whatever it is, whatever bug is eating that, there are too few of them. It looks like a very long wasp. It's twice the length of a normal wasp, and I don't know what that is. Check it out, guys. Wow. What in the world is it? So the kids and I just finished clearing a path for their mini bikes right here through our woods. Let me show you. So I took some of the larger stuff that was on the way in the path and all the low-lying branches on every tree on this trail. So what I did is I cut all the branches, all the low-lying branches, and the kids and even the grandmother came out here and helped out, and they moved them out of the way. You see all these branches on the side? Because this is a path that they're going to use with their mini bikes. We cut a couple of hundred branches, small ones, because you don't want to be riding a bike through here and get poked in the eye or something. So yeah, it's another path that they can take to have some fun with their mini bikes. You see all those branches over there? So yeah, they're gonna like coming through here. There's Jacob. The first one was Sammy. Here's Jacob. There they go. And he will come out this way. There we go. Nice little path now. Here's the other one. They're gonna go out the other way. Let me tell you, they didn't have these kind of toys when we were kids. And the idea in the future, guys, is to go around to every tree and cut all the low-lying branches. Clear up the land a little bit. I've been planning on that for many months. And finally, we got to do some of them. And there is another path back there, but it's overgrown with weeds. I did go back there with the tractor about a month and a half ago. But you see all those weeds over there? They're kind of like in the way, but I need to clear that. And the kids are gonna help out. And what we got here is a bunch of deer poop. Yeah. No path that way, but you can come around here. Kikiriki! Come on, Jefe. Oh, there's a special dance. This is Layla. That's so guapo. Layla's very curious with the camera. Oh, there he goes. Yep, he's trying to fertilize some eggs. He's been doing it every day. with that chicken, with the red one. That's Bella. This is the third day I noticed it, and he did it about 15 minutes ago with the same chicken. What's up, Jefe? You gonna sing for us? You gonna crow? I heard him crow when I was coming up to the coop to open it up to let them loose. But now he doesn't want to do it. He just wants to fertilize eggs. I mean, we don't have any eggs. I don't think these chickens are not ready yet. I check every day, no eggs, but eggs will be coming here soon. Especially the red ones. The isobrowns, they do lay eggs earlier than all the other breeds. How does El Jefe know? That's a good question. Maybe he senses that they're ready. There he goes again. No, not yet. I've been following this beautiful butterfly across my property. Isn't that nice? Look at those colors.